Hunchun China. The workers wake up each morning on metal bunk beds in fluorescentlit Chinese dormitories. North Koreans outsourced by their government to process seafood that ends up in American stores and homes. Privacy is forbidden. They cannot leave their compounds without permission. They must take the few steps to the factories in pairs or groups, with North Korean minders ensuring no one strays. They have no access to telephones or email. And they are paid a fraction of their salaries, while the rest, as much as 70%, is taken by North Korea's government. North Korean workers at a seafood processing plant in Hunchun, China, are distinguished from Chinese workers by blue overalls. Photo AAP. It is one of the ways North Korea earns revenue overseas and means people buying salmon for dinner at Walmart or Aldi in the United States may inadvertently have subsidized the North Korean government as it builds its nuclear weapons program, an AP investigation has found. Their purchases may also have supported what the United States calls modern-day slavery, even if the jobs are highly coveted by North Koreans. At a time when North Korea faces sanctions on many exports, the government is sending tens of thousands of workers worldwide, bringing in anywhere from US $200 million to US $500 million, $257 million to $650 million a year. That could account for a sizable portion of North Korea's nuclear weapons and missile programs, which South Korea says have cost more than US $1 billion. While the presence of North Korean workers overseas has been documented, the AP investigation reveals for the first time that some products they make go to the United States, which is now a federal crime. AP have also tracked the products made by North Korean workers to Canada, Germany and elsewhere in the European Union. Aldi in Australia said it does not source any products from the factories in question. Besides seafood, AP found North Korean laborers making wood flooring and sewing garments in factories in Hunchun. Those industries also export to the U.S. from Hunchun, but AP did not track specific shipments except for seafood. It is a federal crime for products made in North Korea to be sold in the United States under sanctions signed by President Donald Trump in August, and companies contacted by the AP have said that using forced labor or supporting North Korea is unacceptable in their supply chains. Many said they were going to investigate, and some said they had already cut off ties with suppliers. North Korean workers walk into the Hunchun China garment factory after visiting a street market in the city of Hunchun. Photo AAP. Importers or company officials could face criminal charges for using North Korean workers or materially benefiting from their work, according to the law. Workers at the processing plant make approximately 46 cents an hour and work for 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. The products were sold under the brand names of Walmart and Sequeen, a house brand of Aldi. A worker stacks crates at the Yanbi and Shanghai company, which hires some North Korean workers to process seafood in Hunchun. Photo AP. John Connolly, president of the National Fisheries Institute, the largest seafood trade association in the U.S., told AP his group was urging all of its companies to immediately re-examine their supply chains to ensure that wages go to the workers and are not siphoned off to support a dangerous dictator. While we understand that hiring North Korean workers may be legal in China, said Connolly, we are deeply concerned that any seafood companies could be inadvertently propping up the despotic regime. Roughly 3,000 North Koreans are believed to work in Hunchun, a far northeast Chinese industrial hub near the borders of both North Korea and Russia. Photo AAP. In response to the investigation, Senate leaders said on Wednesday that the U.S. needs to keep products made by North Koreans out of the United States and get China to refuse to hire North Korean workers. The administration needs to ramp up the pressure on China to crack down on trade with North Korea across the board, said top Senate Democrat Chuck Schumer. AP, Washington Post.